Without water, people, animals and plants die. Life simply cannot exist. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said the best charity is a drink of water, and that's why I'm raising money to bring water to Gambia. We have already created 51 boreholes with your help in remote villages, not wells that the old and the weak struggle with, boreholes that can be accessed by the turning of a tap. Donate using the link in the description. Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. It is about half an hour left till iftar time. However, I am having to do the job of the mainstream media who have a budget of millions of pounds and our brother here, Andrew Tate, and cleaning up his mess. What I am referring to is what you have probably seen in the last day or so in Germany, more specifically in a place called Mannheim. A psychopath, a crazed moron, whatever you want to call him, has rammed his car into a crowd full of people. 2 have been killed and many have been injured. Of course, social media jumps to conclusions and blames the Muslims, as you can see from this misinformed tweet right here. Unfortunately and sadly, you would expect people that have a bigger voice, that have more of an influence, to do a bit of fact checking and not just rely on sources that say, trust me bro. And one such people who has fallen into this trap many times is Andrew Tate. Here he is on the PBD podcast saying this.
Guess what I saw in the car on the way here? A terror attack in Germany. A car attack. You see it?
Yep, this morning.
A Muslim ran over a bunch of white people in Germany this morning. But the white people in Germany can't band together to fight against it because then they are what?
Now that has been reported to be flat out wrong. The perpetrator is this individual right here. 40-year-old Alexander Schurman. Have a look at him. Here are some of his social media posts in which he clearly is a Christian, but at the very least not a Muslim or an Afghan Muslim like people are claiming he is. And if that's not ironic enough, the guy who chased him, stopped and apprehended him till the police came and arrested him is somebody called Afzal Muhammad. Yes, a brown Muslim. Oh my God. And here you will see in the German media that this knowledge is known.
Fahrer, namentlich Afzal Mohammed, der wird auch gerne genannt, hat diese Situation überrissen heute Mittag 12:15 20 circa.
However, you see here people are still very slow, yeah, just slowly. Oh yeah, why he's not a Muslim? Oh my God, it's only taken us a week to tell the public. But the damage has been done, you see, and that's exactly what we saw in the Southport riots. The police 7 days ago from today admitted that they knew the perpetrator, Axel Rudekabana, was not a Muslim, and one of the higher-ups wanted the public to know this because people were going with this false notion that the guy is a Muslim. However, it was proven that he was not, and one of the people that spread the lie that he was an illegal migrant when he clearly was not. He was somebody that was born in Cardiff to Catholic parents who were regular churchgoers, and he himself was a choir boy. Yet we saw Andrew Tate peddle that lie yet again. But ironically, on this same podcast is the first time I've heard that he changed his stance and finally admitted that the guy was a Christian.
The Southport killer, he was from Rwanda. I believe he's a Christian family. And he killed 4 or 5 little girls, stabbed them to death recently. That's what caused all the riots.
Rudekabana, the guy from the Taylor Swift concert.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, honestly, there's a big question mark on this individual who seems to jump at any chance to throw the Muslim community under the bus, blame it on the migrants, the far right talking points. However, it will be interesting to see if PBD podcast issue a retraction, if Andrew Tate himself will offer a retraction, because last time you had people like Nigel Farage who quoted Andrew Tate. In fact, he said, yeah, Andrew Tate was one of the people that said it, and then he proceeded to throw him under the bus, saying I shouldn't have listened to him. And that's the thing, you were the most Google man on the planet, is it not your responsibility to be amongst those that are the most sensible men on the planet? Or does that not apply to you just because once upon a time you had your 5 minutes worth of fame? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, we don't want to take away from Afzal Muhammad, yeah? And also, not to mention, around about same time as the Southport riots, there was another stabbing that took place near Leicester Square. And lo and behold, the person that apprehended the individual who tried to stab these young girls, it was again a Muslim. So, guys, the irony, honestly. But I'm going to leave it there. Put this out there in the hopes that, some sister will not have her hijab ripped off her, some kids won't be abused down the street, or some social media crazed maniacs won't be plotting some attack on a random mosque somewhere. Let's leave it there, guys. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.